So sometimes I have a problem with starting these episodes where I just sit there with the screen ready to start recording for quite a while. I encountered that again. It's not really a concern with the recording, it's just a... I don't know, man. It's just kind of like, I'm not sure what to say, not sure what I'll talk about. But once I actually start, I think things do go better. I think they just start flowing better, at least in some cases. Not all the time, of course. There's of course been episodes where I've been very quiet because I don't know what to talk about.
Another crystal for the pond.
And the booms are definitely getting louder. But this time, however, I don't think we'll have such problems, since there's probably a lot to talk about with what's coming up, I imagine. I don't know what it is, but it's something big, so I'll probably talk about that for a while.
Watch my head on these walls, brother.
Am I not always careful with you?
Oh yeah, always the lightest touch.
If something destroyed this tunnel on its way through, it must be big.
No matter the size, every creature has a weakness.
And blood. And if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Quiet all of a sudden.
What is... Oh god! Oh god!
Of course, a bloody Drake.
I just killed one of you! I don't want to face another one! Oh, that's what it's from. If it bleeds, we can kill it. It's from Predator. I knew I remembered it from something I watched recently. I recently caught up on, I don't think it was all of my Predators, but I did watch the first one again. Ooh. Yeah, no, sorry, Cragjaw. You seem like a big threat, but I'm about to kill you. It's about to be easy to do it as well.
Coming down! Get ready!
Sorry, Cragjaw. Sorry, Cragjaw. Never mind, I thought that would take a lot longer. But I kind of really killed that thing.
Such a beast in this valley.
Well, always expect the unexpected, right?
I just hope this means an end to all this shaking. Maybe by the time we're done in this valley, it won't be such a bad place to settle down.
Do you want to settle down in this
Many
valley?
more dragons left now.
Then what are we waiting for?
I think that's a hint. I think we've only got like 1 or 2 left. In Vanaheim's Great Crater, we encountered a drake known as Cragjaw, digging beast, who had destroyed many of the Vanir's stone structures it called home. Perhaps with this creature gone, the quaking here in Vanaheim will cease. Yeah, so I did get my new headphones. I ordered them yesterday whilst I was recording Dark Souls, just so that I could have them, because I really needed them. It was getting even worse.
Look for it out!
Crap. It was honestly getting even worse. It was getting harder to record because the audio kept messing up. So I ordered that yesterday. It arrived today. How do I get up there? Yeah, so it came today. I'm very happy about that. Also figured out I probably could have done it with my actual other headphones that I got like a year and a half ago for actual recording. Because I found out if I went into settings, there's a thing that makes it so when you change the audio. So typically, the problem I was having is that when I changed the microphone to when I changed the mic setting to the microphone I have, it would also change the sound setting. And then if I tried to change the sound setting and then went back to change the mic, whenever I changed the sound setting to headphones again, it would automatically set the microphone to the headset. But I found out if I just went into the settings, there's a freaking toggle so I can make it so it doesn't just connect automatically. So I probably could have used my other headphones all this time, and I just haven't. So I guess now I've got an extra pair of headphones. Great. I don't mind, I like them. They feel comfortable. In fact, let me...
Well, shame that's the last of Cavassier's poems.
Yes!
Why not write your own?
Finally.
Been a while since
Collect
I dipped
all the
my quill
books.
into the ink pot of poetry, but maybe it's time to try again.
Yes, Mimi, you can do it. In fact, I'm probably... In fact, yeah, I will do that. I'm just gonna quickly check the audio, just to make sure that it sounds alright, so I'll be right back. Yeah, the audio sounds good to me. Even though it's a bit harder to hear myself in these headphones, because they are more secure around the ears. So it's a bit harder to hear my own voice, which was a slight concern, but the audio sounds alright, so I'm just gonna trust it. God, I really should make some more combos. That I do love that combo. Ow. No. No. Okay. Yep, quickly get rid of him. So I'm still on my journey of watching Korra, Legend of Korra, and honestly, it's a bit surprising. Like, there's a lot I want to talk about for it, but it's just... There's a lot I could say, a lot I don't know, man, there's so much to comment on. So I finished book 1, which is air, so Korra can now use air bending, which is something she should have been focusing on for quite a while. Now granted, book 1 is only 12 episodes, so that's just the first season. Book 2 is called Spirits, so I'm looking forward to that, because I know Korra does lean more into the spiritual side. I mean the series, not her as a person, she's still not as spiritual as Aang. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh wait, do I even... No, don't even need it. Alright. Yes, I'm looking forward to getting into more Korra and all the spirits and stuff. That being said, I'm still a bit concerned about Korra because the ending of book 1 was so bad. Well, I wouldn't say it's bad. Like, a lot of people seem to have a problem with her just getting airbending and then being able to get all of the elements back. I don't particularly mind it because I do believe what Aang said was right. When you're at your lowest, so long as you have the will to push forward, you should be able to find new ways to improve. And that's what she did. She had the will to push forward to protect someone she cared about, and therefore it helped her use airbending. Airbending is a natural part of her. It's normal for her to be able to use it. So I don't have a problem with that. Her getting her other bending back, I don't mind that either. She's connected to Aang now, which means she's connected to all the other avatar, which means she has all the knowledge and therefore all of the bending. So I don't mind any of that. 0 seconds will trigger. Oh, cool. Oh, I need to do that more. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I really need to focus on doing that. Either way, I think that's most of the area done. I think there's maybe some more spirits we need to get done. Oh wait, there's also other stuff we need to get done actually. Just remembered we only explored like 1/2 of that valley down there. So let's go back to the sinkholes. Yes, so on to what I was talking about before. So Korra, I don't mind that she got a bending back. I don't mind how she learned airbending. I thought that was fine. It was all alright, in my opinion, at the very least. What I did have a problem with though was storytelling wise, it was a waste. Considering they're going into the spirit aspect of things, I think it would have been way more intriguing of a story if she only had airbending after the first book. And therefore, when she went into the second book, she only could rely on airbending. And so, she's thinking that her airbending's gone, however, she still connects to Aang spiritually. But she only connects to him, since she could only use airbending at the moment. And since he was the avatar before her, so she only connects to Aang. So Aang directs her and says that if she can get to the spirit world, if she can become more spiritual, then she can unlock her other lives. She can get back the knowledge of the past avatars and therefore get back her bending. So I think it would have been far more intriguing if during book 2 she only had access to airbending. Therefore it restricts what she's doing and also sets her on a journey to, like, her own actual journey to go to the spirit realm. So she has to go there for not just someone telling her to do it, but because she wants to do it, because she wants her bending back. So she does it for herself as well as her uncle. Because like her uncle currently is like, oh, you need to go to the North Pole to unlock that spirit realm. So then they can be connected, stuff like that. But she is not doing what she wants, she's just basically doing as told. Which is something she tried desperately to get away from in the first book. Which makes it weird that she's just following orders now. I understand she thinks he's giving her the choice to do so, but she's still very much just doing as told. Where the hell did you idiots come from? I look for... You serious? There you go. Yes, I think it would have been more interesting if she was stuck with just airbending for the second book. So therefore she had to rely on an element she has basically no training with. Therefore she's forced to learn to master it, whilst not having the fallback of the other elements. I complained before, like at a different time, about the fact that she doesn't focus on airbending like she should. The fact that she can't use airbending is stupid in my opinion. That's what I thought about. And whilst I don't fully disagree with my point there, I do think the whole, now that you connect spiritually you can use the avatar state, it does counteract my opinion that she should be able to use it anyway. I still think I wasn't wrong necessarily. The avatar state is very much a defense mechanism. It's built into the avatar like freaking an arm is built into the body. She should be able to just access it. Well, not access it herself, but it should activate automatically like a defense system should. So I do think she should have been able to use it. I'm not going to go back on that point. But now that she can use it herself, she shouldn't get into any problems, really. Like she was having trouble with some of the spirits, but I actually don't mind that because spirits are an enemy she hasn't ever faced before. It's not as if it's a person who can get quickly overwhelmed. It is a angry spirit, something she has never seen, never fought before. So I actually don't mind her getting overpowered a little bit there, because it's an enemy she has no experience with. That being said, I do think they should have restricted the avatar state until near the end of book 2, where she got the other elements back. I know that counteracts what I said before, where it should activate just automatically when she's in danger. I still think it should, technically, but she shouldn't be able to use the other elements in it. Say you just give her firebending. Not firebending, but airbending when in the avatar state. So it unlocks automatically, but because she's not connected spiritually to her past lives, she just goes into the avatar state out of control, only being able to use airbending. How the hell do I get around to the other side? I'm very confused right now. I know it's just my opinion, but I do believe that would make for the best story. And some people likely won't think the same. That's completely fine. Amulet? Have we got something new for the... Oh yeah, that thing. Map. Where the hell am I going?
Have you seen? Where is my hourglass?
Ooh, wait a minute. I just thought of something. Ah, crap, it means I'm gonna have to run all the way back around. Now that I've opened this, can I get the boat in here? Can I dock it anywhere, maybe? Maybe over there. Just thinking, if I get the boat down here, can I go anywhere specific with it? Yeah, I can go there, god damn it, okay. Oh god, what's the quickest way down there? Would it be running back around or teleporting? I think the quickest way likely would be teleporting. Yeah, it would. Rather than running all the way back around. Oh wait, no, it would lead me over there, wouldn't it? Ah, crap, that would have been the quickest way. Oh yeah, no, let's go that way. Sorry, it's a lot of running around. Just trying to correct where I'm going. Also, I'm not too fond of the fact that it seems like Aang was neglectful of his other children. Like, Aang as a 12-year-old learned peace. And yet as an adult, which a seemingly very capable and well-rounded adult, he seemed to favourite his child with airbending. That seems unlike the Aang that we know. Even the Aang that they showed, like the adult version. He never seemed to discriminate between those with bending and those without. So I'm just kind of off-put by the fact they made it seem like Aang had a favourite child, which was Tenzin, because Tenzin is an airbender. Granted, I do kind of understand all of his race, essentially all of his clan, got wiped out, and Tenzin is, well, at the time was the only other airbender in the whole world. So Aang likely did want to spend more time with him to help train him. But it sounds like they went on vacation together. Not vacation, but they just went around the world and had loads of good times together, and he just neglected to bring his other children with him. Which doesn't seem like 12-year-old Aang. Never mind adult Aang. Plus the Aang we've seen talk to Korra seems very well rounded. He seems like a very good person. He hasn't outgrown himself. He hasn't got a big ego just because he's the Avatar. He seems very in check, if you will, which is helped by his friends keeping him in check. Oh god, you were there the whole time. Oh god, I hate it. Why were you there the whole time? I am so sorry for everyone that had to watch me run around. Oh god, that pissed me off. I noticed the jump sign when I was recording. Well, when I was editing the recording, and I was like, wait, is there a hanging thing nearby? And I just didn't check, but apparently there is, and I just never saw it. Now I look like an idiot. Not too surprising, but annoying. I think this is maybe the last dragon, the one that's here.
Another painful growth removed from these lands, eh?
Is it painful? Like, do we know that it's painful? They're just kind of crystals, they're just kind of there. That is a big crystal, though. That is something golden. I want whatever that is.
Another carbon. The last ingredient we need.
Ooh!
One more ingredient around here, brother.
Tell me we can just jump over. Yes.
The meeting of Yari and Soma.
Ah, right. So the two agree traveling together might be beneficial.
And way less lonely.
Aye. Their bond with each other grew quickly, and the meals they
Oh
shared
God, he's
became
back there.
legendary. It was said that to dine with them could sustain you for weeks.
That was the last of the ingredients.
Can we take them back to the cauldron in Midgard?
Indeed. Thought I heard someone shout my name then. That was weird. But let me go check on that just to make sure. I was not being called. So I do want to say, I can't remember what exactly I was talking about. I think I was talking about Korra more. What was that? The map? Awesome. Speaking on Korra a bit more, my problems with it are just like what I'm currently watching. The bit
Another berserker to fight.
yeah, the bit I currently just saw, like Korra's fighting with the tribes, trying to stop a civil war. How the hell is she being halted by anyone in the Water Tribe? She has fire. The Fire Nation started a 100-year war and was going to win that hang there. Oh crap. The Fire Nation was going to win a 100-year war. Like, the Fire should be able to combat the Water Tribe. The freaking water bending. I understand some leeway. Two caveats need to be given for her. One, she's finding her own tribe, so she doesn't want to like do anything too like massive against them. The other caveat is she's still very young, which I'm gonna give her a lot of slack because she's young. Like typically, if she was like 20, between like 20, 25, I would go in on her for her decisions because god damn it, are they stupid decisions. But at 17, she's still very young, still getting grips with everything. I want to say for some reason she seems even more agitated in this season than she did in the first one. Where in the first one, she had an actual like massive bad guy to fight. She was like in a full-on rebellion. And yet in this one, in this season so far, she seems even more angsty, which is weird because just overall she is in a better place than in the first season. She has airbending now. She also has a boyfriend, even though I don't like the boyfriend. I hate Marco. Even though I hate him, she does have him there. Yet she never seems happy with anything. She's constantly angry at him for something. Constantly angry at her family. Like the whole her being angry at Tenzin and her father, I do understand. They kept something big from her whole life. Like, I do think she should have been able to travel the world and pick her own masters to master the elements. Like, Aang was able to travel the world, he was able to pick pretty much anyone he wanted. Granted, in a few situations he was stuck to who he needed to pick, but in most cases he got what he wanted. He was able to train with the Master in the Water Trials, he was able to train with Katara, he was able to train with Toph, he was able to train with Zuko and dragons. So pretty much he got all the masters he wanted. He was able to pick who he wanted. But Korra wasn't allowed the same courtesy. And I feel like she very much should have been. She should have been allowed to leave and pick who she wanted to train her. I mean, it is basically her right as the Avatar to pick who she wants to train her. She's the one mastering the elements after all. She should be able to pick the kind of master she wants because of the kind of bending she wants to do. It's not just the actual like element bending either, just the style of bending. Not everyone's going to use the same element the same way. She should be able to pick a master that uses the element in ways that she wants to use it. So I do think they were wrong for keeping things from her. But I also think she was wrong for the decision she made, like instantly turning to her uncle because of what they did. Like, they still had her best intentions at heart. They still wanted to protect her. Granted, it was overprotecting, they shouldn't have done it, but they still did it for her. Okay, there we go. No, okay. Tell you what, you must not have done anything significant with his life if his nickname is The Bearded. Like, you got the nickname just because you have a beard, which means you didn't do anything warranting a nickname. I should really be using Sonic rather than Hex. Alright, let's push onwards. Also, I had another thought, because Bolin, who's like one of my favourite characters, I love Bolin. I don't think he's as good as Sucker as far as comic relief goes. But just as a character, I do think he's one of my favourites. He is really good. I love him. And I love his little relationship with Eska. But she is very demanding of him. So I do understand his want to leave. He just wants someone nice to be with. And she's very much, she's in control. He will do what she says or she will freeze him. Now I understand that's not the kind of person he's looking for. Personally, on my list, she shoots up. Not currently, of course, but when she gets older, shoots up my list. But as far as
land over there on that beach.
As far as him, I had this thought because she made him like pull around this cart thing, and I had a thought like, I really don't think people are doing enough to innovate their bending. Like, they master what they know, what everyone knows. That, like, if you're earthbending, the whole gist normally is... The normal gist is that you can pull up the earth, throw rocks, or you can split the earth. That's typically what earthbenders do.
This way.
However, I feel like they should be trying to innovate more, because I was thinking, what if you could make a like rock horse to pull the cart for him? Like, granted, it would need to be constantly oh god, it would need to be kept an eye on, and it would need to be moved by him. But I imagine that would be far easier than having to pull the cart himself. So if you like had to make the like rock horse or mud, not mud, but dirt horse, hardened it into like a rock, and then he was just moving it, bending it, you know, into moving for him. I feel like they're not trying to innovate enough with the bending, they're just doing what is normal for bending. I feel like there is far more things you can do with it, but it would probably work even better with a waterbender, because their bending is very fluid, very movable, it's very flexible. So I feel like it would be even better with a waterbender. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong and it just bending isn't capable of doing something like that. Which would kind of make sense because they very much stick to the element. Rock is hard, it's unmovable, it's basically you just pick it up and you throw it, essentially, or you split it apart. You can't really innovate with it too much. It is very much going for what the element is, which is a good thing. You don't want to like make it too like insane, make it just not like grand or earth at all.
Fast enemy.
Just thinking they should try to innovate more rather than just sticking to what they know. Like, even if it fails, so what? So long as you've tried it, you know what you can do and what you can't. Just need to like add a bit more variation into their training to try to learn things that other people haven't. think of Toph in the first Avatar. No one had airbended before she did. And then, not airbended, but metal bended. She was the first metal bender. Like, clearly there is more stuff to bending that needs to be learned. And until, what's his name, came along, not the father of Amon. Until the father of Amon came, everyone believed that bloodbending could only be done on a full moon. But clearly they were wrong. You can bloodbend outside of a full moon with the proper training. I feel like that's the kind of thing that should inspire them to want to deviate more, want to train more, want to come up with new things. And yet they seem to just stick to what they know, which is a waste. Whew, okay, I need some heal, some shards.
Thank you. Now I can leave for Volkvanger.
A question first, brother. You wanted to make this valley your home. What stopped you?
I remember this valley. It was on the brink of devastation when I found it.
Was it a crater like you see now?
No, but the town was in shambles. Shattered glass, broken buildings. There was no hope to be made here.
Did you see what caused the destruction?
A battle, unlike anything I've ever seen. I remember a great clash of metal in the sunlight. Thor, he wielded his hammer, but he was matched by a remarkable axe.
This axe? Did it belong to a fair-haired warrior?
Yes, she was fearsome. I remember her gloved hands brandishing that axe with exacting precision. Never has there been a weapon to match Mjolnir. But with that axe and that warrior, Thor was in for the fight of his life.
It was Faye who fought Thor in this valley.
It was more than just a fight. It sounds like Mom was beating Thor.
It seems there is much I never knew about her. And now she is gone.
Maybe.
Oh, hold on. Attuned runic gem increases the damage of runic attacks when... Ooh. Oh, I do like this one a lot more than I like the kinetic one. That is cool. What is my current ones at? That takes in status effects, causes a massive nearby shockwave when Wrath is activated. I'm using Wrath, right? Hexmen have a chance to trigger. Oh no, that one's really good. Yeah, let me just make sure I'm using Wrath. I am using Wrath, okay. I kind of want another one. Because I feel like I'm not going to get another one. I feel like both of these are rounded out at this point. So I don't feel like I'm going to get any more. But I would like another one just to vary things. I need more Atreus, honestly. I need him to get something other than the wolf.
Here isn't finished.
That would be awesome. Maybe it's like post-game content, maybe. Where you can get to turn into other animals besides the wolf. Granted, it would be kind of silly to put it as a post-game stuff, considering New Game Plus only came out a little while ago. It wasn't even in full release, but it would still be nice. Because I want to see more of Atreus's way of fighting when he goes in like full rage mode. Because his is, of course, very different from Kratos'. I was afraid he was coming over here then. I got a bit concerned. Alright, I think I found all of them. You go up there, and this one goes over here. There we go. Wait, hold on. What the hell is this? I've got all the Idun and Mead things. Oh, so they just put extra ones in there. Awesome. I really wish it was something a bit. Oh, hello. There's what I was talking about. Set bonus increased damage of all of Kratos' ranged attacking abilities. Not really my thing. I don't really do range too much, even though I would like to start adding in more range. Because I do have some skills I unlocked where the faster I throw my spears, the more I throw my spears, the faster they go out.
Dragon's here.
Prepare yourself.
Get down here, big guy.
Take cover.
Oh crap, oh crap. I thought he was coming in for a sweep. That's fire!
Go for the throat.
You got it. Ash Tyrant. Oh crap, where's he gone? Where's he gone? What the fudge? What the hell? Let's kill this thing. Health, health. You can die as well, my friend. Health.
Can't do anything while he's on that pillar.
Oh, I'll get him down off the pillar, don't you worry. You stay up there, big guy. There we go. I don't know where he's currently at. All I know is these things are not going to live to see tomorrow. Come on, give me my thing.
Above you. Incoming.
Parry and strike, Bubba!
Oh crap, oh crap! And let go! Luckily, I saved some big moves. Oh crap.
Triple Bubba, you're covered in Bifrost!
I'm also about to die. It's a bit more of a concern for me.
Die! Oh, he's on the other one. Should have seen that coming.
Oh crap. No, no. No! No! I can't believe I actually got that. No! Okay. Almost died. I just skated along it there. Close that mouth! There we go. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Set it off! Whew. Kill dragons. Is that the last of them?
Dragon Slayer you are. I've half a mind to write a poem about you.
Do not.
Do. Invasive species. Complete all of the crater hunts. Favors the burning skies. The Ash Tyrant. After a long winter in Midgard, travelling to other warmer realms has been welcome relief. The fire breath of these dragons, however, gave me appreciation for the cold. Gave me a appreciation for the cold. Self of Runic Storm. Using runic attacks of 3 different weapons in quick session grants a buff of increased stagger resistance to create a storm of fire. Yeah, so we're just gonna. I spam all three of my moves one after the other. We all know this. So that is perfect for me. Is that it then? Is that all of Vanaheim done? We know that Faye was the one here now. We know pretty much everything. We've done all the hunts. There is a birdie over there that needs to die, but besides from that, I think we're all done in Vanaheim. Let me just... So there's a Berserker gravestone. What about all of Vanaheim? Okay, all of Vanaheim. There's still quite a bit more to do. There's another artifact. There's 4 more lore things. There's 1 more Odin Raven. Oh god, that's going to take ages to find that thing. 1 buried treasure, 2 Berserker stones, 1 Draga hold, 2 undiscovered, a casualty of war, Rivet Delta favors. Where is all of this stuff? Oh wait, no, there's stuff over here as well. Okay, yeah, I forgot Vanaheim is much bigger than just being over there. Okay, yeah, so there's probably some... Yeah, there's stuff over here I need to find. In Notune's Garden. There's an undiscovered here, there's undiscovered there, there's this thing, there's loads of stuff I need to discover there. Okay, so I think most of the stuff I need to do is there. There's 1 casualty of war here, I need to go find that. I can't remember what that is. Done everything there. And then there's an undiscovered and a Berserker gravestone here. Alright, so there's quite a bit more to do, but I will do... I think most of this myself. In fact, I'll probably... I don't know, because all this is going to take ages just hunting around for lore and crap. So I think I'll do the rest of the Vanaheim stuff myself, just to get out of the way, because the game is stretching on quite a bit at this point, and I do want to get back to the story. So I'll do the Vanaheim stuff myself. So I guess I'll see you all later. Hope you don't mind, of course. But like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. I'll see you all later, and goodbye.